to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
All right, bro, for sure. Shit.
Mond to the air on 1st and 10. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's brought down. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed
pass it all around.
They go play action here. Mond. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Run that field goal block real quick.
2nd and 10. Back to the air, Mond. And the catch made by Hilton. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Well, this defense for the Bears, they play.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback. Ended up getting 4 sacks total and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Good, man.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
You know how that nigga do.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a run with Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
I'm live.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Mond out of the shotgun. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Now Mond.
What just happened,
This will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And this is going to be no good. He missed it off to the left. Soldier Field, always a tough place to kick, especially for younger guys who don't kick here regularly. And I think the Winds just claimed another victim. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
that's why
Nigga,
nice
ninja
job
press
there by
X,
the
that shit
defensive
kept
front.
going.
They
What you
just
want me to do
engaged
for
and held their ground.
trash ass
But how
nigga they
about
got
the
me
guy who
kicking
made
with?
the play? We often
That
talk
shit
about
kept
whether they take a
going.
good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 38, Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney.
Get that little
Room
dude.
here to run. Touchdown, Chicago. Like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch. Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
So you got to show me. I'm going to show mistake.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Off the play fake, Mon. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on second and third. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. Now he'll throw deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. A carry here for Hunt. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And this throw will be intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. He's at the 50, 30, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, that's going to change the course of things. They had a good drive work and a chance to really open things up here in the first quarter. Instead, the defense, they got exactly what they needed.
Yeah, they certainly did, because making that type of a play gives them confidence moving forward and maybe makes them a little more reticent on the offensive side of the ball.
Because if the touchdown had gone the other way, this thing could have started to get ugly early. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. One play action, Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
That is my fault. Last game he was straight, you know what I'm saying? The timing was straight. Now that time is fucking off.
Now Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunt. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And they have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. They'll run with Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
One of y'all linemen probably got some real shitty awareness.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. On the run, this is Hunt. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10.
And pass their boots.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Mond's throw here pulled in by Hilton. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now Mond on the bootleg. Shakes off the sack, and this is going to be incomplete. Well, when you got a quarterback like this dead to rights, you got to make sure to wrap up. Instead, though, he breaks free, and off he goes. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This is taken at the 23. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7-0 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing second and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
And yet again, he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. The Bears on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be third and forever. A shotgun snap, Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
That's how you feel? Okay.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I hear you, bro. That's cool. I hear you.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
Yeah, 73. You better be chasing behind him, nigga.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Mond swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
I know guys like tripping, but tell them on, they can fucking pass and put it down. Yeah.
From the gun, here's Mond. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On first down, it's Hunt. Tony Field that time in on the tackle.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Fields on target to Mooney, first down Chicago. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They'll run on first down. Hunt trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, second down. Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Here's second and 10. On the delay, here's Hunt. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Santos' kick is up and through. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On 2nd and 9, Fields gets this one left side to Pettis. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they work this well upfield across the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history games, and we're seeing a pretty good tested in the third quarter. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Blocking, bro. I'm telling you.
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
Eric Kendricks is not happening today.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off play action, Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we got to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Sliding out of the pocket, and his throw's going to be incomplete. You know, you're following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under. So I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead to more issues.
Here's Mond. And that will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I don't care if he was over that. I mean, that's the best part of you.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg. Rolling to his left. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Play action. It's Fields. Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Gladney. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunity opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Sam Sloman now for the point after. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
First time I've seen the ball like he loved Bryce Willis.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now it's Hunt. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Fields now to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 40. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 right at the 40. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Fields. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
He didn't have the bond this shit.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He didn't do the burn because
he got the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Down to the 25.
Why you don't like the burn?
The tackle made there by Harrison Smith.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
But I think he just
on 2nd and 9, Fields. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They start the drive with Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Do this bullshit today, but I'm going to do it.
Three quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Here's Madison running on first down. Room to run past midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Sam Sloman for the PAT.
Just go, Sam Sloman.
He gets it to go.
That boy done figured it out. I see you, Sam.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors.
Now. But I got to go for 2.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete, and they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Making the stop there, Danielle Hunter.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
That's okay. That's okay, 19. That's okay, 19. You down so close enough.
A gain there of 30 big ones. So
yeah,
the big
you're
play
right.
changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Come get some. Come get some.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence.
He's too big and strong. Right 58, too big and strong. Him and Mike, they too big. That's why I traded for Mike.
The Bears on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. They run again with Hunt.
Well,
this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming.
A 26-yard attempt.
Oh!
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will tighten this one up a bit.
I should have fucking dove. Damn, I hate when that happened, bro. Nigga,
right, so
that nigga kicked it right around me. That's crazy.
There, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done.
Crucial ass
They got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
You know what I'm trying to do, nigga. Bro, you know what I'm trying to do, nigga. Could have run you out this stadium, nigga. That's what I could have do.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. On 2nd down, it's Oliver, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Bond going to throw it. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. That is incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on
through
the end
of the play.
play.
That was a good play by the safety because I caught a good play for him to be over there by himself. Safety came over here.
2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Shit, would have been touchdown.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
They're going to be watching them niggas out. They are touching still let them make a play. I hate
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Who is? Shut up, nigga.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Why they horn me on the play, bro?
A 3-yard loss.
The outside is third, bro. That's crazy.
Time to time, because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Yeah, we might need to. Fuck. I shanked it.
And his kick is good.
Psych, I
and
lied,
that will
nigga.
extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
Ooh,
you know they were praying on the other
Sutton just got
sideline
paid
for a miss
4
because
years,
now,
60.8.
as you pointed out,
35
a very difficult
guaranteed.
road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way.
So
You've
we
got to
about to get
score,
paid,
somehow get the
yeah.
ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great
Hopefully
in
you
your
get a
favor.
quarterback over there to see if you can see your full potential for us to win. That superstar receiver that you want to be.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because,
pass.
as you noted, the field goal
That's
way
what be
of
up
doing
under that
it
shit.
makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6. You feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. On first down, it's Fields. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Come on, Jeff.
And this is intercepted.
Come on,
that
Jeff.
should do it. Picked by Jeff
Appreciate you.
Gladney. And they can't bring him down.
Come on, Jeff.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is finally out of bounds across midfield at the 40-yard line.
It was a good one.
And you have to
Good
wonder,
defense.
Charles, in a game like
Really
this,
just
5
some interceptions. You really
interceptions,
throw
what
interceptions,
does this
probably
do
got
to
my
the
ass.
psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out
I had a
there
pick 6.
and he threw a 5th interception,
That's already
I'm wondering
16
if his head
points
coach
right there.
believes that he's
I
really
only
strong
got-
mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing
You look better in
interceptions.
Minnesota.
Brought down by Nate Gary.
You
The
gonna be
run
right.
only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
This man right here, we weren't supposed to get, so we taking notice.
From
Play
the
better
gun,
next
it's a
time.
give to Cook. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Nigga didn't throw for 100 yards, didn't rush for 100 yards. Yeah. You know we got locked up today, so we could do. Yeah.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage,
No, you get the
offense
dub.
sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that
Yeah, y'all man of the
determination
week, too.
and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Vikings, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they'll fall back to
Cowboys
500 at 2-2. And they'll get a home date next week against the